In the past year, the New Kids on the Block has had 7 top 10 singles and 2 top 10 albums. A New Bedford family of musicians has been with the group for its dramatic rise to the top of the pop music scene. Newswatch 10's Laurel Lucas spoke with them during the New Kids' recent sold-out appearances in Providence, and she is live now in the newsroom. Laurel?
Patrice, the New Kids is comprised of 5 singers who all hail from the Boston area and 5 musicians who make up the band. For all of them, the last year has been a heady ride. Their fans, mainly teenage girls, have been known to rush stages and faint at the mere sight of their idols. Much of the success can be attributed to smart management ever since young producer Maurice Starr created the band 4 years ago.
Maurice is the gentleman who wrote 90% of their music and created all of their songs. And Maurice just felt that it was time to have a young group of Caucasian boys since there was no one out there doing that at the moment. And he was right.
Starr brought 18-year-old Derek and 20-year-old Kevin Antunes, the sons of saxophonist Michael Tunes Antunes, into the band to play drums and keyboard.
Maurice Starr, who's the New Kids producer, was working with my father's group at the time, John Cafferty and the Beaver Brown Band, doing background vocals and everything in their studio. And he had pulled my dad and I aside, and he had played a cut off the New Kids album that hadn't been yet released. I mean, they hadn't released the album or anything. It was called Please Don't Go Girl. And I thought it was a pretty good tune. At first, I thought they were black kids because of the sound. But then he told us, yeah, these are 5 white kids that are coming out with it. You know, they're going to be a new group.
These New Bedford musicians watched the band jump from obscurity to stardom overnight.
I mean, when we first started out in April, we were playing like roller rinks, you know, to 800 people. Now we're playing across the country, across the world next year.
I was just in college 2 months ago. I mean, my head's still spinning. I live in New Bedford. I remember going through Boston Garden, taking a train just to go home. And just to play in those places at 20, you know, it's something you're just going to remember for the rest of your life.
The Antunes say the excitement of screaming fans just helps them play better. Their dad is glad the New Kids have a clean, drug-free image.
But you still have the left and the right that are going to, oh, I really don't like them. They're too soapy and too clean, too squeaky clean. Well, maybe that's what we need, you know? And if it's from the mouths of babes, that's where it's coming from.
He says this is a rare opportunity for any musician.
To do what you love to do and be doing it on a national, international level is reserved for a very, very small population of our medium and the music industry, because there's a lot of haves and a lot of have-nots. At the moment, the kids are enjoying tremendous success. How far it's going to take them, only God knows.
Now, Tunes is the son and grandson of musicians. He has 7 more children and some grandchildren, several of whom are musically gifted, so I wouldn't be surprised to see a Tunes musical dynasty in the making. Patrice?
Thank you. Up next on the Newswatch, Mr. Food shows you how to be